messages in my head. I don't know how to cope with this. I'm keeping secrets in my hair, or any space you can find. Glad to see that I can help make your life a bit easier. But have you ever thought of how I felt? You need to think about your behavior.
Yeah, that sound is frequent around the world. If you looked at any kind of sports today, yes, you're popping one of those tops and saying, oh wee. You're listening to me. I'm Simply Butch, and this is Butch On Sports. And as always, boys and girls, thanks for tuning in. Yes, indeed, here on a Saturday, almost Sunday morning, for you boys and girls to get some sports news that you just can't get enough of. And I'm doing it because I like it. Yes. A special edition of Butch On Sports to be had tonight here. Let's have at it with some sports news you can't get enough of. The Detroit Pistons were in action tonight. And yes, they were at home. They raised their record to 33-40 with their second win over the Chicago Bulls this month. However, the Pistons, in ninth place in the Eastern Conference, are close to being eliminated from the playoffs because if Cleveland continues to win, and they will, one of those wins can mean doom for the Detroit Pistons. Yes, however, the Bulls are 24-49. They're already been kicked out the shit in there. Yes, falling behind by double digits in the first quarter. They never recovered. The Pistons win by a score of 117-95 over the Chicago Bulls. Reggie Jackson played tonight, boys and girls, and he looked very nice. I want to know how nice this is going to be when it's a little too late on something that seemed to be not right with the Detroit Pistons here and Reggie Jackson. Oh, I'm just going to follow along with the Detroit Red Wings play tonight. And yes, the beautiful city of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And they do, too, lose to Toronto Maple Leafs by a score of 4-3. Red Wings were winning at 1-2 time. They were trailing 1-0. Got a 2-1 lead. Got it tied on up. Red Wings took the lead again. Only for Toronto just to break their heart. And break their heart indeed. Pretty doggone well in Toronto. A lot of Red Wing fans up there tonight. It's a little too late, boys and girls. Toronto beat the Red Wings tonight. And if you haven't heard by now, yes, the Red Wings are out of the playoff contention. So they don't have to sweat it. They'll see how many young kids can come into play. And they'll have to get it together very quickly here because 2 years in a row, the Red Wings not being in the playoffs is not acceptable for the people of the city of Detroit there. They have given them their 2 years period to get themselves together, and I'm quite sure next year the demands of the fans of the Detroit Red Wings are going to be loud and clear. You must make the playoffs or we're not coming. And you can go broke in the joint here, too. Talking about Little Caesars Arena. Pistons already messed that up. And they shouldn't have, because they should be in the playoffs. That's just really, it's bad management, if there ever was one. I'm sorry his plan didn't go to work, but if one player can keep your team from being motivated to go out there every single night to play some decent basketball, you don't need to be here. I'm just so sorry. They don't need to be here. The Michigan program for long been known for getting that wholesome feeling that you don't know what they're going to do or not. And it's breathtaking to know that they're doing a heck of a job. But they did even more a heck of a job than that. They are in the Final Four, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. All the people who laughed at me when I picked Michigan over Michigan State. Ha, ha, ha. Yes, indeed. The Michigan Wolverines are in the Final Four, and they're going to take a trip to San Antonio, Texas. Yes, indeed. They're going to have the Riverwalk, barbecue, all kind of good food, relaxation, and a lot of attention. Not only the attention from Sister Jean, who with Chicago Loyola also win, and that's who the University of Michigan is going to play. Yes, it's those Michigan Wolverines against 90-something-year-old lady who was the chaplain of the University of Loyola Chicago, which, by the way, a 16-seeded team beat the crap out of somebody. No, really, they were laughing. I won't beat them up that bad. They were laughing. I wish it was 16. That would really be spectacular here. But, you know, what I've been saying about this whole thing altogether, not getting off the Michigan victory here, is a many team that should have been in this extravaganza called the NCAA playoffs. And I think right now we're losing sight on the teams and also the conferences who take part in the NCAA and striking those particular conferences as being weak or non-existent or cannot compete. And really no one has the authority of gauging teams together but the schools themselves. I mean, is the NCAA going to make Duke play Prairie View and Prairie View? No, Duke want them to come to their house, and they'll give them maybe a parting gift and maybe a couple dollars to go back to. If the NCAA is going to win in keeping fans abreast of what they do besides March Madness, maybe that's all maybe they need is March Madness. But the way the March Madness is being done by the particular picking teams to participate in that, teams like St. Mary's, maybe Oakland, okay, of the Horizon League. You know, they get scorched by not being able to partake or participate. And that's when it's pretty doggone bad indeed. Eastern Michigan, we got to give them a plug this year. Very good team, went far. Best team they had in so many years. I mean, Eastern Michigan is now what you call a sports rounded off team, as they have dropped 4 teams out of their budget. That's their explanation of sports in general at their university. Yes, it's a shame, but what are we doing about it as a fan? You just can't caress the March Madness and the rest of the season goes blank Buccaneers. Yes, the Wolverines rode their fierce yet disciplined defense all the way to San Antonio. And that should be a lesson to the Detroit Pistons. That you play defense and your offense ain't working, you'll still be in the game. This team has been gritty. They have fell on the floor. They got bruises all over everywhere. They showed that they fought for this particular battle and they won it being behind, but still playing good, solid defense. And on many occasions, their defense stopped the other team from even scoring a point by running the clock down, just wearing them out, making them play 2 sides of the doggone court. It's heavily toward the team's victory and such standards, and Michigan showed that. Yep, they outlanded a 9th-seeded team, Florida State, which was a pretty doggone good team on standards on what we've been watching. But the Wolverines forced 14 turnovers in the first half. They helped the Seminoles to 23.3% shooting after halftime. That is fantastic. Then it don't help, it helps Michigan Wolverines that most of the media people said 90% of the staple crowd with bathing Mason blue. Or maybe they had one of the Lakers uniforms on. They'll never tell us the truth. Michigan and Loyola of Chicago are in the Final Four. And we'll find out practically maybe this evening, who's going to be the other two participants who's going to partake in some extra time off of school and make a trip down to San Antonio, Texas. Yahoo! For a barbecue. Oh, yeah. Good S&C. That was pretty doggone cool. Michigan. Let me stop and say before I go through my next segment here, congratulations to Central Michigan's women's Division I basketball team. They went as far as they can go. Today would have been a big step toward the Elite Eight, and they didn't make it. Why? Because the University of Oregon beat them. Very competitive game. I'm being very humble because I, too, go to the University of Oregon. And I have plenty of friends who go to the University of Central Michigan. And I'm not laughing right now, but after church Sunday, I will be. And I'll see you all Monday with a smirk on my face. Still, congratulations to Central Michigan women's basketball team for a great season. You went far, farther than many other teams in our state who claim they're better than you. That's not no paper announcement either. Here we go. It was basketball, final days of basketball in the state of Michigan, legally wise, for the high schools and everybody to be had. Maybe some recreational sites are playing still some basketball, and AAU might get cranked up for summer league and spring league and stuff there. But basketball for high schools is officially over. All four of those games were played down in the Breslin Center starting at 10 o'clock this morning. Give you some whiff of it. Class A finals, Clarkston 81, Holland West, Ottawa 38. Congratulations to Clarkston, the champs of Class A. Class B, Benton Harbor beat up Grand Rapids Catholic Central by a score of 65-64. Benton Harbor beat River Rouge in the semifinals, and they blessed themselves with a victory here. Congratulations to you, the Class B champions. Class C, Detroit Edison Public School Academy 53, Maple City Glen Lake 38. We have a team in Detroit, won the City League, and also took their game to another level in Lansing. Congratulations to Detroit Edison Public School Academy, Class C winners over Glen Lake. Class D, finally, Southfield, Michigan. You have a smaller school called Southfield Christian. And it's been very good over there for quite some time. And y'all been, being rewarded and blessed by winning consecutive Class D championships. Well, today is another day. You collect one of those trophies at Southfield Christian 64, Buckley 54 in Class D. Congratulations to those young men and all those team staff members at Southfield Christian on a pretty doggone good win this season. Basketball is finally over, and now we can get into baseball. Finally, before I go on off the hook, or maybe going off the air here, that the new ballpark has officially been open. Yes, it's officially been open down the way on Michigan and Trumbull Avenue. Yes, the ballpark. It's called the Corner. Whether you're having a humongous amount of little league games, high school games, college games, all kind of games and activities and stuff like that there will be had on the corner of Michigan and Trumbull. That corner is alive again, boys and girls. Go, and I don't care where you're at in the state of Michigan, go down and check the corner out. Yes, a great place. And hopefully they get some matches and stuff with some Little League teams in Detroit, maybe going against some kids in the Upper Peninsula and vice versa. And just making a real party at that particular corner again is open. It looks beautiful. We thank Pal. And hopefully Pal's doing some other great things around the city of Detroit. Don't stay there. Clean up the rest of the town that should be under your wings there. I tell you. We had a great time doing this podcast for you. I'm going to take the rest of the Sunday and rest and relax and maybe, have a ball. It will be Palm Sunday as of today, boys and girls. So, hey, do your due diligence and respect the day here. That's a holy week, as they say. Butch On Sports is a presentation of All My Darling Productions. And I'd like to thank you for tuning on in. Check me out on Facebook. Butch On Sports on Facebook there. You can catch the podcast. You can also do that by going to Podomatic. Type in simplybuttoo.podomatic.com. Go to iTunes and catch the, the luscious versions of Butch On Sports and Pop Beans, where you can go to Scott Nason's page and check him out too on the game. Monday it should be a day, or Tuesday we'll do the game. Hey, I'll see you Tuesday, boys and girls. Talk to you later.